Can you explain the thing a little more? Like, rather than the thing, like... My anus did it. Did you see that? Did you see that guy? Did you see him hit the bus? Guys, you gotta clip that. Did you see all that shit? Hold on a second. Let's look at the back of this guy's jacket. Quackballers.
I just want him to know, even though he can't hear, I was on time.
Selfie stick action. With the GoPro, you can like almost have the selfie just like, you don't even need the stick. You could like put it on a shoulder strap. It's almost wide enough that it wouldn't be like up in your nose. It's either gonna, yeah, there it is. Ass.
Yeah, there's the ass.
There's ass. That's some good ass. You guys see the ass?
You know, I wonder if they made that, didn't realize what it was. Somebody.
It's like I'm going to another dimension. One is a mirror behind a mirror. You know what I'm saying?
Happens. I have no idea, and I'm not trying to structure anything, but the pairing dinner to that will be very, very small.
So you don't count calories exactly, but you kind of are aware, have a plan, and schedule your eating so that you don't overeat.
Yeah.
Like that's, and at one point you did count your calories. You went through that period. I think that was you learning how to figure out how much calories were in things. And since you've got a grasp. Just the smell of it, it's like, I get food horny. Maybe we can, oh, here, I have an idea. Will it fit? Will it fit? Where are the ears?
Ow!
It's close.
Ouch.
I think if we just squinch it.
What does even squinch mean? It's not even.
With your nose in the bag. Maybe up north and south? This way? Is it warmer? Hey, Katie. You know what I found?
I do. I can see office. Great seeing you.
All right, see you later.
Yeah.
A human being that you're aware of. Yeah. Oh, did my Jesus candle make it? Sweet! It's alive. Jesus. Maybe somebody stole it, but I think that's possible. That Swedish guy or whatever just like yelled at me about something.
What do you think about a kickstream?
God, good. It's really good. It's like the one food that I miss in Tokyo is this flavor. Homie Live US, thank you for.
Hold on. Leave it there and let's try and squish it together. Okay. So it's gonna be like a 1, 2, and then 3.
Okay, on 3?
On 3.
Okay, 1, 2.
Oh God! Oh. Okay. So next time we plug our. God, that really hurt.
Okay, and no. Oh, that was really close. That almost was a disaster. It almost fell into the gas tank. That would have sucked ass. We would have had a fucking problem.
The robot says switch to live.
The robot says switch to leave. Oh, I forgot to get the E-sheet for the background. Dang. You gotta keep it fresh. Boop. Can I get a holler back that everything is working? And if we have any weird glitching happening.
S8 says hi Eric and Chad.
Hey Barb, hey Anthony. If we have any glitching like what happened last night, please let me know. Because it's in the VOD and that bothers me. Let me get some headphones. Headphones for TTS or remember to look at the screen. What do I do?
No.
Maybe we'll just look at the screen. Yeah, last night, like it was crazy. Like the way it behaved was really, really strange. So I'm just hoping that it was on their side and it doesn't continue. However, who knows? What was I gonna do? Oh. Music in the background. Maybe we'll do this. Just to fill in that dead space. Okay. I don't have any bananas. I didn't realize this until I got home last night, and I didn't get home until like midnight. And I don't know if I can buy a banana at midnight. Probably get them at 7-Eleven. But I was like, I'm not going out. It's just going to be how it is. No bananas for the morning. It's actually pretty depressing. What's up with Katie's one dilated eye? Okay, so I'll explain how I think what has happened. She apparently has like a retinal tear or something, like a very small tear in the back of her eye that existed before the surgery, before she had LASIK. So this isn't something from the LASIK, it's just something that she has. Like, or you know what it is? It's the retinal wall, I can't say rectal wall. The retinal wall is thin, that's what it was. So it's not actually torn, it's just really thin. So when they did her preliminary, like before surgery thing, they noticed this and they were like, okay, like it's not to the point where you wouldn't be able to have LASIK, but, oh, thank you. Thank you for the bananas. But they were like, we need to make sure we keep an eye on this because like it could affect like things. So when she went for her second checkup, so she had like the day after checkup and then she has like a checkup like a bit later. When she went for the second checkup, they were like, we need to dilate one of your eyes and just double check that there isn't a problem with that thin wall inside of your eyeball. And it only required one eye dilation. I guess she only has a problem in one eye. So funny enough, they fucking dilated the wrong eye. So they're like, yeah, it's your right eye. Like the guy, the intern or whatever, the kid that did it. I guess he looked at the paperwork wrong. I don't know exactly what happened, but he dilated the wrong eye. Oh, there's no eggs either. Fuck, man. So she got that eye dilated. It took like 20 minutes for it to dilate. And then she went to see the doctor and he was just like, he looked at the paperwork and looked at her face. He was like, it's the wrong eye. I gotta dilate the other one. So she ended up getting them both dilated in the end. But for a little while, she had one eye that was pretty wicked looking compared to the other one. I think I could show you guys that eye actually. Let's see. Let me think about this for a second. Use this thing. Maybe it's in here. Yeah, hold on. Let's see what happens when we upload this. I have no, what's happening right now is like kind of out of the ordinary, so I'm not sure if this will work. Yeah, okay. You can, it's a little small on the screen, maybe, I don't know. But you can see one eye is bigger than the other. That picture's from a few days ago. She didn't know which eye it was. Like, she didn't remember. Like, it's not like she can, like, tell. It's something that they, like, discovered by, like, scanning her brain or whatever. So it's not like something she knows. She just trusted the kid looking at the paperwork had the right thing. God, it's humid. Anyway, it wasn't like a big deal or anything. It just cost us 20 minutes of our day. Got the Argentina honey. Oh man, I didn't do the things. Yeah. But the good news is that they don't see any problems with her vision or her eyes or anything. Everything seems tip-top. Hey, Sister. And she was like sitting at the, we have like a computer plugged into our television that we like watch things off of. And she was like sitting there a couple nights ago. She's like, hey, I can read the computer. So I guess, I mean, that's a good review, I suppose, that the situation is going okay for her eyeballs. This is the mood today, by the way, guys. So everybody needs to be on alert. That is the vibe. Man, I don't really have that much to eat. No eggs, no bananas. Oh, I need this. Trying to think if I have anything I could throw. Like I have like a cup of fruit, but I'm eating a bunch of fruit. So it seems like a bit much. Maybe a couple of tomatoes. God, it's really humid today. God, it feels terrible in here. Gotta turn the dehumidifier on. Oh, you know the windows are closed. The breeze might help, but it's still gonna be humid. Peanut butter, I don't think we have peanut butter, but I prefer just having butter. I like getting exotic with my toast. Gotta keep things standard. I think that's a good golden toasting. Huh? Yeah, Katie's the one that puts all the stuff on her toast. I think I've had enough beans for a while. It's a bummer if you guys didn't see the actual bean burrito review. The general take was, meh. I'm out here putting beans in my mouth and technology is making it so it can't be observed. Why am I even doing it? I would say when you're in town, aim for the cookies, and do not aim for the bean burritos. I love this record. Tomatoes are just more fruit, though. Yeah. If I ran a restaurant, would you guys come? Look at I wash the sinks. Nah, man. Sometimes Onko is good. Sometimes it's good. Like at Comeda, theirs is good. This was just Onko and butter and a tortilla. Like, it's just not that. It's not exciting. You know when you like leave the house and you know you forgot something? Like you're like, ah, oh, I forgot my keys or I forgot my phone. You never forget your phone because you're glued to it. But you know what I mean? Like you know you forgot something. And then you're like, oh, okay, good, pants. Like, that's my situation with no banana. Humidity, what is it? It says it's only 74, but it feels hotter there. It feels more humid than that. Yeah, I always have to close these. I guess I don't have to, but it just makes the exposure better. Let me stick this up here. Coconut shrimp is pretty good. I like shrimp. I feel bad eating them. Like I feel like remorseful or something. Like I just feel like I ate an entire creature. And I don't feel like I deserved it. Does that make sense? I don't think I deserved its life. I should be a vegetarian. Carrying around all this guilt. Yeah, Anthony, let me think about this. I'm thinking that maybe we'll meet around the time for the game. Like, make it a little later than lunchtime. Because I gotta take Scooty in the morning. And then... Like, if we meet, it's gonna be a lot of weird running around. Like, around Scooty, like, at lunchtime, it would be a lot of moving around, I think. I think it could just be a pain. Because I need to stay there until Scooty's finished to collect Scooty, to have him, and then I'll probably drive Scooty into the city. So I think what I'll do is I'll go to a cafe somewhere near where Scooty's getting his maintenance done and just like edit. It's not supposed to rain on Tuesday, is it? Isn't it just supposed to be really, really hot? Chance of rain at nighttime. Sunday is supposed to be mega rainy. So we'll do something in the rain on Sunday. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be miserable, dude. 34, fuck me. Summer is gonna show up on Monday. Like it's gonna be 31 on Monday, but 34 on Tuesday. I think I'd almost prefer the rain. That'll be fun. So the Swallows play at that baseball stadium. I linked you to, but I thought they were tearing it down or something. Because everybody was like up in arms about it a couple years ago. Maybe it hasn't started yet. Well, they're like ripping down a bunch of old trees there, and that stadium is amazing though. Or it used to be. I don't know if it's the old stadium, it's gonna be amazing. It's great, but it's old, so it like feels kind of old, but it's just a cool vibe. Apparently it's the only stadium in Asia Babe Ruth played in or something. It's that old. So I hope you get to see the old stadium. I hope it's not in some weird like middle ground weird spot. I only took a couple of pictures last night, but I figured we could look at them. Let's see. Moblin, broadcast to Moblin. And then I gotta turn the mic off on Moblin. Mute. Okay, and then screen cap. Go live. Yell at me if things go completely bananas. And then switch to iPad. No, I'm doing something wrong here. I feel like an order of operations is creating issues with this sometimes for me. Like I think I'm doing things in slightly the wrong order. I gotta wait for it to update, so sometimes it takes me a second. Okay, let me try this again. Long press. Moblin. Oh yeah, maybe it'll be, we'll get to go to the new one. There we go. That looks like it's working now. Yeah, and I just kind of hope it's not like a horrible construction zone now. But it should be late enough in the day that the sun is going down a bit. So it won't be super hot. Hopefully it'll be decent out there. Okay, so as you can see, I didn't take very many photos yesterday. If anybody isn't aware, wasn't hanging out, I was just went over to Tachikawa, walked around, had some dinner, and just took a few pictures at night. You know, I always had trouble taking photos at night. I'm just not tuned in or something. It's like a mental problem. But that was just the first shot. He's showing up that f1.4 with the bokeh. But you can see I still missed a little bit of the focus in the can. Just cool little police bicycle. Probably should have underexposed that a little bit. It's a bit bright because the bike itself is white. So if I had pulled that back like a third of a stop or something, it would probably look a little bit nicer. I love these little boxes they have. Like they just carry papers. And then you see like police in America are like driving tanks and stuff, and like these huge like trucking down the street with like bulletproof with everything on. These guys have just got like a bicycle with some papers. Just look a quick, I didn't even really plan this, just a quick motion shot. Again, I'm still testing these. They're easier to do at night than they are at daytime because you don't have to put any sort of ND filter on the front of the lens. So you can lower the shutter without overexposing the image at nighttime. So it's just like you can just make a quick decision and just like, oh, I'm going to shoot one of those, crank the shutter back, and then whoop. What did I put the shutter at here? 1/30th. Yeah. It's about right. It's not very sharp, but it's not a great picture. But the background is kind of cool. The blur of the background came out okay. This actually came out good. Often I go over here and I try to figure out an angle to take a picture of this. It's like a slide, like a playground. But it's difficult to frame it. But I found this position last night. And it actually looks kind of cool. I wish there was a person in the picture though, to give it size perspective, because it's a bit hard to see. It's pretty big. Like the thing is probably like probably a total of like 5 or 6 meters tall to the top of the horns. It's like it's a pretty large structure. But I like that frame with the trees and stuff. Probably my favorite picture of the day. And it's not even that great, but I just took this guy was talking. I think I was talking about it. Maybe I didn't say it out loud. But that's the camera. I'm actually streaming with it right now. This you can see this like rubber thing on this black like rubber thing on it on the front of it. It covers the screen. Otherwise the screen is on, and when you walk around, everybody's eye just goes straight to the screen, and it just feels like I don't want everybody staring at the thing. So you can put this little rubber thingy on there that I got from China for I think it was like $10 for this little rubber thing. It was annoying. So we're still having this laggy problem. Yeah, yesterday we were having that problem with, I assumed it was Twitch. Okay. It might still be Twitch, it's possible. Well, like audio is fine and it's like skippy. Yeah. I'm gonna double check to make sure that OBS is running okay. But I checked it yesterday when it was doing this. And it's weird that a refresh on your side would fix it. Yeah, it's not, I'm not dropping frames. Yeah, the OBS machine is not reporting any problems. You saw it on another stream, so okay. Oh, that's great, dude. That actually that takes a lot of stress off of me. Yeah, there's not a button thing. When it's webcam mode, you can't, it's hard to explain since you can't see it, but you can like swipe over into a sub menu and then it times out and eventually the screen turns off. But as soon as it gets bumped, it turns back on or whatever. It's just cleaner to do this. This was my amazing Hakuji no tabemono, white people food. This is a set menu. It's sideways. I don't think I can rotate it easily here. Can I? No, I don't think so. What happens if I turn the screen? Just, damn it, that doesn't work. Yeah, Twitch was having a bunch of problems yesterday. So hopefully it's just not on I just don't want it to be on my side. I don't want it to happen. Anyway, yeah, this is chicken teriyaki, and it was pretty good. This was a good meal actually for 1,100 yen. You can't usually get meals like this. This was like 9:30 or 10 o'clock or something. It was late. I couldn't believe this was being served at that time, but it makes me happy. But it's kind of far from where I live, so it's not something I can like easily hit. But it's good to know. Slide over there and get a good meal for a good price. It's like $6 or whatever. Went over and tried to get another photo of the demon. I was just doing like a long exposure of the train, but it didn't come out good. It's just nothing interesting there. I actually kind of like the way this came out. I think if I had worked on this a little bit better, I could have made the windows and stuff like be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing with the shape. But I don't know, even if it's not real neon, I like the design of neon signs. They're cool looking. I like the bokeh balls in the background here. These cat's eye shapes. This lens is so good. It was sold as junk. And like, if there was dust or any imperfections in the glass, you'd be able to see it in the bokeh, like really clearly. And they're perfectly clean. Like you'll get these speckles inside of the bokeh balls when the lens has problems. I don't understand why it was sold as junk. I don't get it. Mirror selfie. I didn't frame this very well. I didn't expose this very well. I like that they're having fun though. I actually like this a little more than I thought I would. This is a long exposure of a yellow light that's spinning. Yeah, I don't remember what they said. Why he told me why it was junk, and I don't remember what he said. I don't remember what his logic was, but I was like, this isn't a problem. I don't know. It was basically half price. Usually you'd pay twice for it what I paid. I like how this is just like flooded out yellow light. I wish I had underexposed it a little bit more because you would be able to see a little bit more of the element in here. But I probably couldn't have because of the shutter being so slow. What did I set the shutter to? 1/13. It's just like it's a vibe picture. It's not an actual good photo. But I don't know, something about, I like light leak and stuff. I like those little flashes of character or whatever. Just your stereotypical photo of a lantern and some lights in the background. A bit too close together, the way they're lined up to make any cool looking patterns or anything, but get some kind of cool looking, like onion, circle-y looking onion things back there. That's kind of interesting. This is a teeny light, little tiny spider. Come on, fingers, zoom. Yeah, I didn't get his whole body in focus. You can tell what it is, but whatever. And that's a picture that didn't get taken last night. It's one I shared a few minutes ago. Yeah, look at, you can see Katie's eyes are dilated, strange. Oh, damn. Mirror selfie. Yeah, that's all the pictures that I took. So that's the end of that. Being able to share this like that is pretty cool, though. I really like the iPad, but I feel like I don't use it very much. Like, I use it all the time as a third monitor, but I don't like use it as an iPod that much, and I wish I did, because I actually think it's pretty cool. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff with it streaming, though. I just haven't gotten into it. Like, it can replace a Bella box, basically. I'll be right back. I need to get a log file. What is this? What do we got? We got a better hat. Guys, rate my hat, please. How are we looking? Yeah, man. That's the shit. That's keeping the sun off. Yeah, I don't know. Is this an orange? Might be. Doesn't look like an orange. It's. I hate to admit this, like publicly, but I actually do still use it. Not very often. I know I would never stream with it because, yeah, I'm not insane. But I do. The one thing it does do and never gives me problems. The only thing that it's ever not given me problems with, it makes time lapses pretty reliably. Yeah. I do have choice nose chicken swanks. It won't squeak. It won't squeak. The squeaker doesn't work. There we go. Bigfoot, thanks, dude. Oh God, you guys squeeze it really hard. My cock is frozen, guys. Wowie zowie. No shit! Fuck the police.
Agnes over to talk. You're going to Germany?
Ugh, Margie, I knew you'd be pissed. I knew it, and I don't want to hide things from you.
Well, then next time just keep quiet.
We spoke about it, and now the stream died. Fucking lady. Go pop back on. All right, so like long story short, I'm running this thing on my Bella box called Mob Link, and I have a theory that it's causing a problem with the networking in the Bella box, but it triggers very rarely and randomly, and it makes the Bella box act really freaking crazy. And the problem is when it happens, like the Bella box working and then slowly not working and then slowly not working, and it slowly falls apart and it won't even react to me being able to do any like control of it. So I want to get the log files from the Bella box, but the problem is by the time I usually notice it, I'm not able to download the log file because the thing has become completely non-responsive. So I saw it start to happen here. So I killed the stream myself and then tried to download the log files. I got one of them. Yeah, there are 2 log files. The second log file I couldn't get before the Bella box completely became unresponsive 100%. So I can't, I've had this thing sitting running bench tests for hours and hours and hours and hours, and I can never catch it like while it's actually falling apart. And I'm just trying to figure out what it is so I can pass information on to the developer to see if it's something that can be taken care of. Because like this MobLink thing I'm using is like, there's a very, very few people using it. Maybe like, I don't know, if there's 5 people out there that are using it, I'd be surprised. So there's just not a lot of information out there. But vanilla Bella box I've never seen act this way. So I suspect it has something to do with the MobLink modification I've done. But it's just really difficult to get information out of it because I don't know how to trigger it. Yeah, the glitchy thing you guys are having is not the same thing I'm talking about. These are separate issues. The glitchy thing I think you guys are seeing, like where the audio is continuing and the video is skipping, I think that's on Twitch. But this other issue where what happens is that it's really weird. The bitrate just like crumbles and never recovers. And like I'm in a known, I know I have good bitrate here. I'm in my house on my Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? I'm not like walking around someplace where the bitrate is going to be like variable and who knows. Like I know I have good internet here. So the fact that it happens even when I'm at home is there's something just is not right. So bitrate crumbles, and then what ends up happening is the only connection that works in the Bella box is the modem. Like the cellular modem, which is being used right now, as well as my home internet. So like the home internet goes to 0 and stops working. And then the modem falls offline completely, but so the stream dies, but I can still control the Bella box, which means the Bella box still has internet, but it's not able to push video, which it's really strange. And then after like 30 seconds of that, it gives me like 100 error messages in the Bella box interface, and then it just stops responding. And like this is not normal behavior. I've used the Bella box for 2 years now. I've never seen it do this before, and it's only been doing it since I did this Moblin modification. But like in 10 hours, it'll do it like twice. So it's just like I don't know how to trigger it. So anyways, it's not like a huge deal or anything. It's just I'm curious about it. I carry a second Bella box install on a second SD card, so I can just plug the other SD card in. Yeah, I mean this is like I'm also using like this is not official software that I've the modification I've done to it is not like officially supported or anything. So it's expected that things can be glitchy with it, but I'd like to see if I can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? God, tea is so good. All right, I gotta clean the house up because we have some people coming over today. So let's clean the house up as a team. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, I really hope the Twitch thing is on Twitch. Okay. This stuff can just all be there, that's fine. Some of the stuff needs to go. I'm gonna put my headphones in and turn off the music so I can hear TTS. It jumped back in time 10 seconds. You get the, oh, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, Twitch is having problems. Yeah, that can't be on me. Like I can't be jumping back in 10 seconds. I can't imagine that's going on my side. Anyway, I'm just gonna clean the house up a bit and then I'll be departing you guys afterwards. That's wild. You could probably refresh the stream and get caught up to time, I would assume, but we're in uncharted territories at this point. Rest in peace, my dude. Yeah. He sheep. Here's the magic mouse I can't figure out how to charge. Okay, let's find out how far behind is everybody. Okay, so everybody write pony when I say pony. 3, 2, 1, pony. The ad is based on, okay, so you're not far. Stargate's not far. Narba, not far. Barb's not far. But last night we did the same test and somebody came in like 3 minutes later. Skull, you're a bit far behind. It's probably like 20 or 30 seconds. This is my charging zone. Ooh, you're far behind. Ooh, Anthony, dude, you're lost. You're never gonna catch the pony like that. Yeah, this is where when I come home from streams, I like plug everything in here. It looks like a mess, but it's a lot to charge. There's no way to make it cleaner. Oh, I gotta go upstairs and laundry needs to be put away. You guys can watch me manhandle my panties. This is like days of clothes that have like been hanging. I just haven't got around to putting away. The system is, I just put Katie's into a basket and then she can put her own clothes away, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to organize her stuff. This is mine. McLennan's. Katie stuffs, Katie stuffs, Katie stuffs. Bop. All right, and then, dude, I need a really, really bad, I need an organization for my closet. We've lived here for how long? And I have never gotten around to buying like anything in here. It's just a freaking mess. I hate living with this situation. It's hard to find anything. I spent more time hanging t-shirts on my walls than I did like, oh, the McLennan shirt? Yeah, dude, I bought that in, I bought that in Moscow or St. Petersburg in 1997. Ah. The back of it says the party is over and it has like a hammer and sickle on it. Can I get it? I think so. It was hard at the time. I wouldn't want to at this point because of like the situation. I think I was lucky that I went when I went. That it was kind of like maybe it's gonna be an okay place to be type of thing. Feel the same way about when we went to Myanmar. We kind of got lucky with the timing on that. I don't know if I'd want to go back there now. But yeah, I went there in 97 when I was 17. It was a pain to go there at the time. I had to have a invitation from a Russian family just to get into Russia at the time. I'm sure there were other paths, but like when I went, that's what had to happen. So a Russian family had to write me a letter of invitation. And then they had to process all the visa information and paperwork for me. It wasn't something that I could go and do. Like it had to be done by them. So they processed it all. And that's how I got to go to Russia. Let's see, heat tech. Running socks, here we go. Okay. Laundry is sorted. These are like the best laundry rack things. Like they've just got places that you can put carabiners so they can hook onto each other, which is really nice. So you can put them in a line, hook them all together, and the wind won't blow them around in circles. And then they collapse down about as small as you can imagine they could get. We used shitty ones for a really long time, but I recently just got tired of them and replaced them. Oh, this is a bag I bought recently. This was right on this back seat of Scooty. I bought this for 3,000 yen. It was really cheap. I was shocked, but it's waterproof and it's got all of my camping gear in it. So I can pop it on Scooty's back seat and have even more storage than normal. So I bought that in preparation for this upcoming trip I plan to take. Okay, this is sorted. I thought I had a splitter over here, but I guess I don't. Strange. How was I doing this before? Don't know. You know what I could do? Tell me if it's too loud. Can I just put this in here? Oh, that's not comfortable. Can you guys hear the drum set? Still working? I could do it much more technologically intelligent if I wanted to. Yeah, I think I had a splitter at some point, and I was able to split the audio. Yeah, man. Let me see. Let me see if I can get that sorted. Actually, I want to have a way to do that anyways. It's got like a bucket of audio cables. Huh. Oh, you know what I could do? I wonder if I could do, what is this? Master output, what are these plugs? I think my audio stuff is in here. It is not. Got like a bucket of cables for like just audio things. But I wonder if I could do a... I may not have the required equipment, but it makes me think I could probably buy the required equipment. Let's see what we have. So those are these things. What's the other end of this? That's not going to be the right plug. I'm not sure yet. Hopefully sometime next week. We'll see how it goes. At this point, it's going to be also like, now that I've done this so poorly with like my timing, it's going to be a system of dealing with when the weather is going to be okay. Because is it going to be rainy, you know, etc. I don't know. I'm just not doing very good as being a person and timing and stuff. Okay. What you're seeing right now is a major reason why things get so not finished. Oh, I actually needed to find this as well. I might sell the old Sony cam. 4 a.m. Laundry's Sony cam died on him. So I might sell this to him. I don't know. We'll see. I need to check to make sure it still works. Okay. So I could use this, I think. But I think the cleanest output would be if I could adapt this into a headphone jack somehow. Yeah, nobody likes GoPros. Well, some people do, but they just are contrarians. Oh, that's nice. Dude, learn to play piano. I've been working on that. Not like as much as I want, but I have been working on it. Piano's fun. Instruments are fun. Okay, let's see. Can I find the correct direction of adapters? So basically I need to turn like these types of jacks, like these chunky bastards, into a headphone jack, but I don't think I have the right set of adapters, but they'll probably be cheap on Amazon. Might be this guy. This might be the guy. Okay, so this, and then I could probably use this to make it nice and short. Okay, let's see what happens. I got to run downstairs and grab another mic. This might work. You guys are going to have to help me with the volume levels though. Yeah, 4 a.m. Laundry uses 60 FPS, so he has really limited number of cameras that he can choose from. I stream at 30 FPS, so it opens up my possibilities to a few extra things. Okay. All right, I'm going to turn on a second mic. And I'm going to lower the volume on this mic a lot. It's going to go dead. Okay, headphone users beware. I don't know what this is. I honestly don't know what this is going to do. Ah, shit, it's not going to work. It's the wrong plugs. Hamburgers. Do I have an adapter? Oh, I might. That's one. Have another one of those adapters. 2. All right. What a mess. Okay. Can you guys hear the drum set? Looks like it might be really loud. I think you can hear it. I think it's working. Okay. Is it reasonably mixed in volume to like me talking. Let me put these on so I can actually hear what's going on. And then the next question is, do you have left and right? Like, is it coming out of the left and the right? I think it'll be mono though on your side. I don't think it'll matter, but can you hear like a tingy cymbal here? Static. Like it's going too loud static, or is it constant static? Okay, peaking. Let me see if I can adjust the volume of the bass, treble. I don't know the interface of this thing that well. Here's another level button. But that's just like levels for... Okay, as I do this, does it get quieter? Okay, it does. Are we getting to the point where it's getting clean? Or is it still peaking? Okay, so I don't think I can lower the volume any farther through that method. Let me try something else. Okay, I'll put this back in here like this. And then I think I've got a splitter. I think I saw one down here. I think I saw one. I could have swore I saw a splitter. I think I set it aside thinking, oh, I could use this worst case scenario. And now I don't know where I put it. Oh, God. So I don't think I can use this because it's like TRRS or whatever. Let's see what happens. This would go into there. This would go into here. Okay. What about now? Looks like it's still peaking. Test, 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 test. And I can't duck the audio any farther. One more thing. Try this one. What's annoying is that it's like super, super quiet to me. Looks like it's about the same. Yeah, I can see it. Still peaking a little bit on your side. Let me see if I can Google. I wonder if it might just be like a button inside of the interface that just says, hey, TD 17, what are those levels called? Master output volume. Readjust the sensitivity. Threshold of every drum and cymbal. Oh my God. The master output volume is controlled by the main volume knob on the module itself. Overall output of all the sounds, including the headphones and the main stereo. You can adjust the volume of individual pads and also adjust the volume of external devices connected via the mix in. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't think it's doable. It's a kind of an obnoxious situation because it's so close. Oh well, it's really not that important. What if I play real quiet? Guess I'm not going to become a stream drummer. Don't hit the phone. My phone is like sitting on a drum. There it is. There it is. Remember, I was like, I'm going to clean. All right, I'm done fucking around with the drums. Yeah, Twitch has been having a problem, I think. I don't think these problems that people are having with the stream in that sense are on my side. It was happening last night too. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be happening anymore, but here it is. And then like you'll refresh and it'll like jump forward 10 seconds or something. It's some craziness going on. All right, that was a fun distraction. I don't think I've ever plugged in the microphone thing to a guitar. What time is it? 11:24. I don't really have time. I think it'll be pretty easy. Let's find out. Yeah, because there's a headphone output. Oh, you know what I mean? I could just turn on the thing because the thing has got speakers. %0 chance this is going to be tuned. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Oh, whoops. My whole life is like procrastination. Headphones are on. Turn this mix all the way over. I don't think you're 10 minutes behind everyone else. So I got this thing. So this will like play a drum line that I can like build a drum beat. So like, okay. So like, let's say I want to delete that and just do like something really basic. Surf vibes. I don't got no surf vibes, bro. I don't got any inspiration at the moment. But then you can like have it like do fills and stuff. It's crazy. Anyways, I really shouldn't be just getting distracted. We go down a rabbit hole. of embarrassing myself, not having any inspiration. Okay, let me continue cleaning up the stuff. I am not good at anything, but people who don't play instruments will be like, oh yeah, you can play instruments. And people who play instruments are like, oh, you can't really play instruments, which is like accurate. But I haven't been playing guitar at all lately, and I really should play more. It's just like juggling too many things to do. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I don't even know what this is. Is this a magnet? I don't have any idea what it is. All this stuff goes into this bag. And all of this stuff goes into... They're not jealous. I'm genuinely not a very good musician. I mean, I've been in a band and I recorded a few albums, but I'm good. I'm a proficient... I talked about this recently on stream, but I'm a proficient musician with the right people in the right setting, playing the right music. But I'm definitely not a musician. Like, I'm just capable of executing sound in a way, very specific way. And I don't deny that. I see where my strengths are. I don't know if that'll go well in Japan, but like Ari at home is the man with that kind of thing. Ari at home does some amazing like creation of music on the streams. If you haven't seen him, you should check him out. He's gotten quite popular. Deservedly. This is basically like all streaming stuff. Stuff related to video creation and making videos and streaming. Okay, I'm gonna turn the aircon on because it's freaking horrible. This stuff can just chill. I'll put it away later. My man in the bananas, coming in clutch with the banana action. Okay, might sell that to Pim. I wish I had bananas too. Just a schmuck with no manners. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Usually we do IRL stuff, but today's a different day. Today we're doing wander around the house stuffs. This TV broke like 9 months ago and I haven't done anything with it. I want to buy a backlight for it because I think I can fix it. I just haven't gotten around to it. I think Katie likes sleeping with this thing now. It's actually getting too warm for like the number of blankets. Scrapyards? Not really. Maybe something that I don't know about is probably the real answer. Yeah, I'm not totally sure. Probably, but I just check out my banana. I do have a banana. annoyingly hot. I'm about to go out. And do I want to bring a camera with me today? Maybe. That's a pretty wild temperature change. You know what? I think I'm just going to leave the camera today. I don't think I need to bring this with me. Got to tidy up all your stuff, kids. Yeah, we kind of go through the same thing where it's hard to tell. Is like, is it still blanket season or what are we working with here? And then I'll send the robot on another robot adventure, and we'll get the aircon going on down here as well. Just turning on dehumidifiers because it's humid. Try to get the humidity down below raining inside the house is the main goal. Yeah. One half of the head. And this stuff. Oh shit, I forgot to drink my tea. Oh, what a monster I am. I'll put all this stuff upstairs. And then the house is sort of clean. Or at least things are tidied up, yeah. It was hot. But I bet it's not anymore. Finding all the open windows in the house can be a challenge. I never remember what windows I've left open. Okay. It's still a little warm. Oh, I heard the teeth light on. Looks like their power plug is not power plugging. I think it's simple to get to. I think it's just this thing. The stream might die here. If it does, I'll see y'all later. Did the stream stay on? I don't know if that power plug goes to the computer or not. I don't think it does. All right. I gotta go, kids. So I'm gonna have to depart. I'm gonna throw you guys to 4 a.m. probably, and you can. I want you to ask him about his camera. Like, how's your camera doing? Got to sell him my camera. I gotta get rid of this thing. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. It's fun sometimes to just do quick ones at home. Oh, where's the stupid button? Trying to figure out where the stream button is again. Ah, here we go. All right, see y'all later. Yeah, let's see. You go to 4 a.m. I wish I could make this better. All right.